Going on, rockers? I'm sitting outside the 11th Frame Bar and Grill. This place is jammed packed. Like, they got guys telling people where to park out here, in a little vest and whatnot. That's how packed this place is. I've never been here before. It looks pretty crazy. But yeah, apparently it's a concert venue and a bar and grill and bowling alley and laser tag and I guess some other stuff. Looks pretty crazy though. So 2 weeks ago, I had this idea about doing a backstage ambush, and so tonight I'm here, and I'm gonna go in there and talk to this band called The Remedy, and share it with you folks. So let's get to it. Hey, you guys The Remedy?
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Well, I'm the guy here asking the questions. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
So this is a backstage ambush.
Oh, no.
All right, and I'm going to ask you some questions about your band right before you get on stage.
Oh, that's great.
You a little nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Sure.
We usually calm down and relax, and now you got us all nerved up.
Yeah.
I apologize.
That's all right.
You guys are going to go out there and kick ass, I'm certain. So, who are you and what do you do?
Well, my name's Jim. I'm the bass player for The Remedy. Do bass and vocals.
Okay. You?
I'm Mike. I play guitar, smoke cigars, and occasional background vocals, I guess, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. So, I did some research on you guys. You guys started around like 2019, is that right?
Yeah.
So that means that
2018.
2018. Okay.
2018.
So that means you're one of the bands that actually survived COVID. How did you guys pull that off?
Well, let me tell you, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Loading, we use lots of equipment and loading all this equipment in and out, with a mask on, it was horrible. If you've ever wore one of those masks and tried to physically work, it's difficult, but we did it. We did it all through COVID, and up till now, we're still strong and still going.
Yeah. So in my stalking of you guys, I saw I scrolled all the way to the bottom of your Facebook page, and I saw 2018, 2019 shows, and then I saw, you get into that, you're looking at the dates, and you know that March 10th was the day that everything fell apart, right?
Right.
And then I saw that you, right up on that, I think that day you were promoting the next gig.
Yep.
And then the next post was, this show's canceled, sorry guys.
Yeah.
That had to be really depressing because, you're rehearsing for the song, you're promoting, or for the song, the show, you're promoting the gig. You want to get as many people into that place as possible, and then all of a sudden,
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
It was sad because we didn't know where it was going to go.
right,
And
you didn't know when it was ending.
once it started canceling, but then it started turning around real quick, and we noticed that the bars only wanted us for 2 hours and 3 hours.
Real.
And it was nice because Jim and I, especially our other members, which you'll see shortly, they're younger, so they never got to do the 9 to 2 in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
and then hauling equipment out and not getting until the sun come up. And
Right, yeah.
So that was a blessing.
Making $25.
Yeah, right?
That was-
you spend that on the 5 a.m. breakfast at Denny's, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Been
Well,
there.
you've been there.
I've been there, yeah. I know what that's like. So,
Absolutely.
So I saw, if I can bring this up, I saw on your Facebook page you guys are looking for a drummer.
Well, we are. We're currently seeking an additional drummer.
Yes.
Um,
Our current drummer, he decided to quit playing drums, and he's moving on to new ventures. We can't say anything yet,
Okay.
but the Remedy's going to continue and doing the same thing we do, but it's actually going to be bigger.
Nice.
Like I said.
yeah,
Okay.
we're growing.
Okay.
We're growing. We're going to be able to open up to a little bit more different tunes that we're playing. A lot of times, in the music business, when you're playing, especially cover tunes and stuff, they have access to all kinds of electronics in the studios, and they add all this stuff in there that's it's really difficult to, as a 4-piece band, to reproduce, because if you don't have a keyboard player, guess what? You have no keys in the song.
Right.
You know, if you've got a second guitar player going on or there's dual solos going on, you know, harmonic solos going on, or harmony solos going on, you can't do that. I mean, Michael's extremely talented, and he's found ways to do it, to where there's, you know, two solos going on at the same time. But
Nice. Yeah.
it's just we're growing, we're getting bigger, and we are excited about the very near future.
And there's a whole part of the genre, if I may, Jim, is our singer. She's amazing, and which you guys will hear.
Yeah.
And we haven't even touched on any of those bands yet, and it's not fair. So we are expanding, and I think we're gonna be able to do some really good '80s stuff.
Right.
And I want Jess to sit here. I don't want to take the spotlight and my big mouth. So
You want to give it over to her already?
yeah, she's much prettier than I am.
There you go.
He's out.
Come on, Jess.
Okay. Well, hi, thanks.
So this is Jess. She's the vocalist here.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are
Have you been in the band since the beginning?
Almost.
Almost, yeah.
Almost the very beginning.
About within 3 months of the band starting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess to put it out there, I started the band back in 2018. Hand chose people, you know, worked through goods, bads, and differences, and things like that. People that wasn't matching up, that not wanting to do what the mindset was of what we wanted to pull off. And
It's a marriage of 4 or 5 people sometimes,
it is,
for
it
sure.
is. And,
Absolutely.
And it's difficult to manage 4 or 5 people at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, one has this idea, one has that idea. But Graham and Jess come in at the same time, and that's when things really started, you know, taking off and kicking off and going. I don't want to go through every version of the
Iteration.
band.
No, no.
You know,
Yeah.
but that's when things started picking up, and I'm like, okay, I've got some guys now that I can work with, and guys that I feel that are great players and great singers,
Right.
and you'll hear it yourself. They're both very talented. You know, Jess, besides singing, she does percussions and different things, and tambourine and all kinds of different, you know, percussive things as well. It's not just standing there singing into a microphone.
Right.
You know, she's the lead person in this band.
So what's your favorite song to play live? And why?
Well, it would have to be a bass-driven song, obviously.
Of course. Why not?
And I guess that probably, if I had to pick something right now off the top of my head, my first one would be Naughty Naughty by Danger Danger.
There you go.
Because it starts out with a really cool bass riff, and the guitar comes in, you know, and you can listen to the song yourself. But it's one of my favorite songs. It's not the easiest thing to play. It's not the hardest to play. You know, I've done everything from Rush, and everything is, you know, Stray Cat, Strut by, you know, all these different artists. So to me, it's not about playing like Rush. We're not Rush. I don't want to be Rush. If I wanted to be Rush, I'd be pursuing something like Rush.
Right. Yeah.
You know, not that I love Rush.
Me too.
My favorite bands. You know.
Yeah.
Extremely talented.
Yep.
So I'm gonna shut up now so you can talk.
What do you like to do? Yes. What's your favorite one to do live?
I think right now it's probably Jet City Woman. Like,
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's
That was Empire was the last song I heard in my car before I got out.
It really showcases us as a band, I think. And I mean, we worked hard to get that song to where it is, and I think we do a great job at it.
Good.
So.
I can't wait to hear that. Yeah, I mean, there's some songs out there that are like, you know, we call them the quick hitters, right? You know, they're not too difficult, but they're good. Fans love them. And then there's the ones that it's like, oh, this one's a little bit more for us. You know, it's got a little more technicality to it.
Exactly.
Got to spend some time. You got to fight through it. And that's the best whenever you get it down and then you're playing it live.
And it's difficult as a cover band because, you know, what you like and what you like and what I like and what he likes and what they like, they're all different music. And you've got to be able to balance. You know, as musicians, we'd love to go out there and play the most intricate, difficult stuff we can to show off our talent.
Yeah.
That's not what that person over there wants to hear.
Right,
you know, they want to hear "Give Me 3 Steps" or "Some Kind of Wonderful." Or, you know, so you got to balance your set list of you know what you want to do and can get done and what they want to hear. You know, that kind of thing.
I've always said that here in Pittsburgh, it's like everybody listens to DVE and they hear Tom Petty 15 times a day, and they also want to hear it at the bar Friday night from a band that's on the stage.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Never
So
gets old.
no, it doesn't get old. They're great songs, and if you're pulling them off live well, people are they're gonna be receptive to it. So, trying to think. Well, hey, listen, if you're looking for a drum, I got my sticks out in the car. I can bring them in, man.
Well, you look at our set.
I never leave home without my drumsticks. I don't know why. They're just in my car.
Well, the only problem with that is we're completely digital.
Digital.
Yeah.
We all have in-ear monitors,
Oh.
so there's
Yeah,
no live stage
there's no live
monitoring,
stage.
no live stage sound.
So it's all in your monitors. You know.
That's pretty like up there for a cover band. Like, you know what I mean? Because
You know, we try to bring something like what the '80s was like. You know, big rock concert types of things, and a lot of times we're dampened. We're dampened by the room we're playing in because it's a small room, so you can't set up all the lights, you can't set up all the PA, you can't really hit it with an arena style show.
I'm sure he wants to bring in like a full Marshall full stack, right?
I've talked about it. I've talked about it.
We also thought about buying the cardboard cutouts too, just to give
Just
the
to
look.
feel at home.
But yeah, everything we do is completely 100% digital, other than the drums are acoustic. Everything else, there is no bass amp on the stage. There is no guitar amp on stage.
Gives a much cleaner sound, and
Yeah, the stage volume is so much lower when
very
you do
critical.
that. Yeah. I mean, I've been in those situations where, you're
The band's
playing
out
live.
there in the PA.
Yeah, there's a lot. You're in such a small room, and you're just blasting everybody in the face. And sometimes they're drunk enough they don't even care.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But sometimes, like you said, it gives us an upper hand.
right,
Because it allows my sound guy to be a sound guy.
right.
You know, it allows him to mix, not try to cover up the bass because it's so loud, or try to cover up the guitar because it's so loud, or the drums, or anything like that. It gives him more flexibility and more at ease that he's in full control of us.
Right.
So everything we do is, you can't, if you step on stage and be like, I don't even hear any of this stuff, but we all hear it because we're all in our monitors digital.
Cool.
There's no wedges, no vocal monitors, no nothing.
It's nice.
So, and you guys are, from by the looks of it, you guys are gigging like every weekend, right?
We're
You
getting
got
Every
a lot
other-
of gigs.
2-3 times a month usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good.
We try to cut back because we don't want to get burned out.
Right.
Especially when you're old.
we got some plans coming up for the new year. And hopefully next year is we started writing, and
He's off camera talking.
I'm off camera talk. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, we got some plans coming up. Graham is a strong songwriter, and so he's been working in his home studio. I have a home studio, and we all been bouncing back and forth. And so we got
So
some-
are you guys thinking originals?
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Any originals tonight, or just?
we got nothing.
It's in the works.
Yeah, we got some. We got some written, so we're just waiting. We want some good, strong stuff to compete with the covers.
Oh, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. And it has to kind of like blend in as well. Like, you know what I mean? You
Yes.
can't be doing all these like great '80s covers and then come out with some kind of,
Right.
smash your face in,
Death metal.
crazy metal. Exactly.
I wrote some good polkas, but they're
Oh, there
not
you
going to
go.
fit. They're not going to fit.
I don't know, that one might.
That might-
I told
it
you
may.
if you use a distortion pedal, I think it'll work.
It may.
Listen, guys, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you.
I'm so excited to hear you guys, up there performing, and I know you guys are going to kick ass. So
Thank you.
thank you so much for this time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yep. my phone, my watch, everything's going nuts. Guys, it is late. I just left the gig with the Remedy. They're an awesome group of people, not just as musicians, but as people. Like, I sat around after the interview, we sat there for probably 45 minutes to an hour just talking about gigging and music. And they have in-ear monitors. They don't have any wedges, like floor monitors, which for like a local cover band, like that's kind of big time, man. And we talked about all kinds of stuff revolving around music. Like, I guess if we could have done like a Joe Rogan, 2.5 hour, uh, you know, podcast kind of deal, like that would be what we could have done. But like, I just wanted a quick little short interview before they hit the stage. But yeah, I mean, they are awesome people. They're an awesome band. Uh, I'm gonna post their upcoming gigs here. Go check them out. They are super tight and just really cool people. So go check them out wherever you can. And I am going to go home and go to bed because I am tired. So, all right, rockers, we'll see you.